Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of season 4 here at Southampton. We're pushing further forward in the transfer window today. We're going to try and pick up a couple of youth scouts if we can. The last, £55 million for Milan Skriniar. No, sorry Stoke, and sorry Stoke in real life as well. Yesterday confirmed as relegated from the Premier League after losing 2-1 at home to Crystal Palace. If there are any Stoke fans watching, unlucky, unfortunate for you to have gone down now. We have a scout come back with the scout future star who's annoyingly a goalkeeper. I mean, wanted an outfield player for squad depth. Literally, any other position but goalkeeper would have been great. It's just my luck, isn't it? Well, we have a scout future star that isn't really going to be usable. Are there better options now with regards to staff? Yes, okay, good. We'll sign... I don't know how to pronounce that first name. Is it a silent K? Is it Nut Running? I don't know. You guys will have to let me know in the comments. Oh, 5-star, 5-star, hello. And replacing him is 5-star. I'll wait for until we get another at least 4-star experienced guy. But I'm going to send these guys out to have a look at players. We might as well send the Italian to Italy. I don't really have any preference, really. I'm just going to say any for 9 months. It's literally just for squad depth at the minute. That's all we're using this for. I will send you to England for 9 months for any as well. Right, let's push forward. We have the Community Shield as the first game of the day. And then the first game of the Premier League season, I believe, is against Sheffield Wednesday. Yes, Sheffield Wednesday on the 16th. So I'm not planning on selling anyone else. I don't have much money to spend, but at the same time, I can't really afford to let anyone go. Whoa! Okay. 70 million from Barcelona for Henry Harris. I mean, obviously I'm going to turn it down. But it's good to see that he's warranting that sort of interest. He's clearly a very, very good player and going to continue to grow this season. 85 rated at just 20 years of age. Now we get an offering for Sofiane Boufal. I'm not sure whether I'd be willing to let him go with... Actually, to be fair, I could let him go and sign another central midfielder. I'd be open to that. I'll negotiate. I'll try and get a little bit more money if I can. Because we do have a number of wingers at the club. Proposed new transfer fee 30. Will you give me 30 for him? I know he's 26. Oh. Well, that wasn't exactly much of a negotiation, was it? How about 28 and a half? Gives me... Really? You're going to offer me an extra 200,000? Come on now, Atleti. Play ball. How about 27 and a half? I don't really want to go any lower than 26. Nope. Okay. Well, Sofiane Boufal stays. That was easy enough to decide, wasn't it? I didn't want to go much. They didn't want to go any higher than 22.8, and I didn't want to go any lower than 25/26. So no deal. Boufal stays for the time being. We will go now to Wembley to face Manchester City in the Community Shield. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. Hopefully we can start this season by winning the Community Shield, which is of course exactly how we started the season last year as well. City starting a pretty strong side. New signing Thomas Muller at striker with Julian Brandt on the left. Jason Denayer in midfield alongside Douglas Luiz, who I'm not sure who he is, Douglas Luiz. But Kyle Walker, Grimaldo, Ramos and, well, Mangler's not too strong at centre-back, but Ederson in goal will be difficult to get past. Be Leon Bailey's debut for us, of course. So we'll have to wait and see how he gets on. Hopefully he can have a pretty good debut. And fingers crossed we can actually get one over on City for a change. Ward-Prowse. Out to Bailey. Nice first touch to Tierney. It's his first touch of the ball as a Southampton player. Will it be involved in a move that leads to a goal? Oh, very nearly. Giagiu firing wide from the edge of the box. Wasn't too far away. You can see where he tried to just hit it early and then get it to bend towards that far corner away from the keeper, but didn't quite get it right this time. Savic in there to Ward-Prowse. Giagiu will spin, turn, Savic, good save. Won't quite drop for Justin Kluivert on the far side, unfortunately. We'll stay at 0-0 for now, but we started on the front foot here. 2 efforts early on. Pull that back to James Ward-Prowse. Back to Savic and around the corner there to Leon Bailey, who spun well. I forced the angle a little bit too tight, but I'm going to get so very lucky. And Ederson just palms it straight to Diédhiou. Doesn't count as an assist for Leon Bailey, but he was key in the move. His shot saved by Ederson that fell straight there for Diédhiou. I didn't quite get the angle right there with the turn, but it's a good attempt, and the keeper's just very unlucky. 1-0 Southampton. Neves into Ward-Prowse. Milinkovic, Savic. Neves, Diédhiou. Oh, lovely ball through. Oh, terrible effort from Justin Kluivert. Mate, what was that? I tried to drill it hard and low and just didn't quite get my second button press in time. Oh, skied it. Sterling. He's got the pace to get in behind here, Raheem Sterling, but well, I tackled him and it's dropped to, that took a deflection, didn't it? Yes, Ruben Neves knocks it wide off Jason Denayer. Corner's coming from Julian Brandt. It's a decent delivery. Oh, Thomas Muller very nearly scores on his first game, and Jason Denayer does put it away this time. Man at the back post. Thomas Muller very unlucky not to have equalised himself there. Good save by Aretha Balaga at the near post. Really well worked corner. Unfortunately, two defenders got in the way of each other and neither could really get much on the clearance. And then, good finish actually. Very good finish. 1-1. They weren't behind for long, City, just 8 minutes. Tierney in there to Diédhiou, back to Ruben Neves. Tried to get away from the man but couldn't, but Ward-Prowse reaches the loose ball. Milinkovic Savic to Neves. Diédhiou spins well. I just look to bend it. Oh, what a delightful finish from Diédhiou. They were only behind for 8 minutes, but they were only level for 3. What a finish from Diédhiou. Oh, good angle for a replay as well. Right behind it, you can see the way he's going to bend that from the edge of the box into that top corner. Actually wasn't quite as far away from the keeper as initially I thought it was, but Ederson not really at fault there. It's just a very, very good finish. Top draw. 2-1. Kluivert inside there to Savic. Across the Ward-Prowse. Forward into Diédhiou. Drops the shoulder well. Back inside to Ward-Prowse. And down the line here to Kieran Tierney. Forward to Ward-Prowse. I'll try and bend it from here maybe. He could have a go. Oh! Ederson caught out again positionally. Really unfortunate not to have made it 3-1 there. Beautiful effort from James Ward-Prowse. Bent, whipped, dipped, but bar only. Ball into Thomas Muller. Stands up towards the back post. Brandt is there and he wins the header and powers it home. Odriozola, not really too much he can do about that. He's just not tall enough. You can train and train and train, but what you can't do is add inches to your height. Unfortunately, he's just got caught out there with a taller Julian Brandt. Very good header, and City have pulled themselves back level again. What a header. Muller to Brandt. Back to Muller again. Through the gap to Julian Brandt. Scored once. Can he get himself an assist? Good footwork. Muller could block by Skriniar. Thomas Muller has been really dangerous for City in this game, and they're going to have a corner here because Tierney can only just tackle Raheem Sterling, and Kevin De Bruyne is coming off the bench now, as if to make matters worse for me. It's come on for Jason Denayer. So they've improved. I didn't really need to clear that quite so hurriedly, did I? They've definitely improved with their 11 on the field now, bringing the Belgian on. Fernandinho through to Julian Brandt. Back to Grimaldo to Brandt again. Back to Grimaldo again. Fernandinho with a turn. Little back heel's giving it straight to Justin Kluivert though, thankfully. He's kept the run going there, Diédhiou, and he arced the run well enough so that he's onside here. I just need to get the angle for the shot. Oh, it's actually brilliant. I was about to say it's that was terrible by the keeper. He's actually done just enough there. Looks as if it was going to go under him, through, and then into the roof of the net, but it actually went over the bar. Ward-Prowse with the delivery here. Up we go. It's actually Muller that makes that clearance. They've been very good, City. Oh, heavy touch from Sané. Sold me there, though, with a drop of the shoulder. I've tried my best here against Manchester City, and so far my best has been enough to go in front twice but be pegged back twice. Can we go in front for a third time and then keep them out? Lovely ball looking for Milinkovic Savic, and it will eventually reach him. And Diédhiou on a hat-trick has his shot blocked. 20 minutes to go between us and penalties. Douglas Luiz, forward to Muller, into Sané, lovely turn. Leroy Sané, good save, Arith Balaga. 11.5 minutes to go. Pep looking like he's making another change. Julian Brandt to deliver. Nabil Fekir comes on for Douglas Luiz. We've headed that away. Fernandinho gets it back towards the danger zone. Thomas Muller around the corner here to Julian Brandt. All 3 substitutes have been made by City now. I might be making it my first momentarily. Diego knocks that down well. Justin Kluivert can't get it under control quickly enough though to get around Grimaldo. He's going to drive forward here. Ruben Neves intercepts. Kluivert this time does find a teammate. Linkovic-Savic lays that back to Bailey. We'll look out wide for Ward-Prowse, play a quick 1-2. And then Justin Kluivert again on this right hand side. On the overlap arriving is Odriozola. Diegu's in the middle and he is on a hat-trick. Can I find him? No, I can't. It will not quite drop from Linkovic-Savic. Lay this here for Leon Bailey. He'll go for a worldie on his left foot. That unfortunately is closed down at source. And we'll make some changes now. I believe it goes straight to penalties in this competition. But if we can get ourselves in front in the last 5 minutes and win inside the 90, that would be brilliant. You know what I'm like with penalties. I don't really want to have to rely on those. By Sané. Into Fekir, Nabil Fekir, good save. Oh, reactions from Nabil Fekir. Unbelievable. First shot is well saved, and he just instantly reacts. Doesn't break stride or anything. Has the shot and instantly flies with the side scissor kick. And City are 3-2 in front. Before my substitutes can be made, we're behind. Neves. Cross to Odriozola. Through the gap there to Milinkovic-Savic. Nice drop of the shoulder. Diegu played in. Up against Mangala. He's gotten past him. Diegu on a hat-trick. Won't draw us level. Oh, that was the chance. I perhaps took it a pace too far. Sané back to Grimaldo there. And they're going to race away here with the space to do so as well. Grimaldo turns inside. He's on a hell of a run here, the left back. We've put an end to it. Is there time to go for a counter-attack? I think there might just be. For Diegu. All this space here now for Sofiane Boufal. Looking for Diegu again. We found him. Oh, but Sergio Ramos puts the tackle in, and that will be game. Unfortunately, we lose the Community Shield this year. It's the FA Cup winners that beat the league leaders. And that's what happened last year. We, FA Cup winners, beat the previous league winners, Chelsea, in the Community Shield. I don't think it was by 3-2 though, but fair play to Manchester City. Behind they went twice, back they fought twice, and with just 5 minutes to go, fired themselves in front. We won't worry ourselves with watching our opponents lift the trophy. Never mind. Sheffield Wednesday on the opening day of the Premier League season. That should be more straightforward. Another big offer in for Skriniar from Liverpool this time of 49.9 million. Again though, going to be rejecting it. He was a very good acquisition. Thank you guys for suggesting him when we had our defensive woes in season 1. Bringing him in, Henry Howe, £69 million this time from AC Milan, who just signed Florenzi actually as well. So they're clearly spending a lot of money improving defensively, AC Milan. But they won't be getting my man. Sheffield Wednesday up now then for the first game of the Premier League season. They can play in their home kit, I don't see any reason why not. We'll start with the same 11 from the previous game and hopefully come away with a better result this time. 5 at the back for Sheffield Wednesday, 3 in midfield, 2 up top. Forestieri and Nyman, their strikers. Win, please. Prowse Neves. Looking for Savic again. Diegu. Lost the man by just standing there. Oh, lovely finish as well. Tucked away beautifully. Dream start to the Premier League season. 3 minutes 30 on the clock. 1-0 Southampton on the scoreboard. Into Diegu. Savic arriving. Lovely heavy touch. Oh, so unlucky not to give us a quick fire second. Took it in his stride beautifully. Let fly beautifully. But tragically hit the post. Would have been a hell of a second goal that. As it happens, we might end up conceding at the other end. Neyman takes a heavy touch to get himself in a better position. Turns and finds Pelopessi even. The amount of times I get that man's name wrong. Apologies. Corner to come in from Reach here on this near side. It's decent. Ward-Prowse can only head behind for another corner. To come in again from Reach. Full power, full whip, not a full clearance. Get one this time though. Cliver. Pull that back to Ward-Prowse, out wide right. Zola. Unfortunately, Cliver had pushed centrally to be involved in that early move, or early part of the move, but finds himself centrally now. Alright, twice we've hit the post now. That same post in the opening 17 minutes. Once through Milinkovic-Savic, once through Justin Cliver. Hopefully we'll start hitting the back of the net more regularly soon, but we are dominating this opening part of the game, but I suppose that's to be expected against Sheffield Wednesday. It's good football. Be careful of Nyman's turn. Skriniar reads it well, steps in nicely. Bailey, I'm hoping, will make a move on the left-hand side, but he's got a defender with him. Gieju, lovely touch and drive forward. You don't catch him in situations like that. You just have to hope that he can't finish when he gets on the end of the chance, and as it happens, that's what he's done. Tierney down the line to Bailey, early to Gieju. Savic is making the moves, but can't find him. Lovely ball over the top by Bailey to Gieju, though. Probably should have played the extra pass. Regretted it as soon as I hit the shoot button. Unfortunately, we're not able to make it two. We could yet. No, we won't. Over Neves. Through the gap to Savic. Go on then, Gieju. On your left foot. Oh, cheeky. Sometimes his finishing's terrible. Sometimes he digs out beauties like that. How he's been able to see. It's like he leant forward over the ball and scooped it with the end step of his left foot. And it's in off the far post. Beautiful little through ball from Milinkovic-Savic around the corner there. And he just, oh, it's delightful. Just scooping it, sweeping it home. Look at the technique there, just to glance it as the keeper comes. The angle was very tight, but you notice that the ball was spinning and rotating to the left. It just probably started outside the post and spun in off the woodwork in the end. For all of our pressure and inability to score, and then Sheffield Wednesday's fight back, we are still going to be going in at half-time, 2-0 in front. Corner to come in. Ward-Prowse delivers. Good delivery. And Gieju with the header. I was in control of Skriniar for the majority of that, but the striker just popped up, tried to poke home in front of his teammate. Unfortunately, only poked it straight at the keeper. Bannon. Inside there to Tyder. Forward nicely to Nyman. Out wide. Justin Clover trying to get there. Reach gets the ball back in, but we deal with it well. I do feel very confident with this Southampton side now. Very confident indeed. We might stand a good chance this year of retaining our Premier League title. Oh, how many times can a man hit the post in one game? 3 times now we've struck the woodwork here against Sheffield Wednesday. We could be well out of sight if it weren't for that woodwork. Oh, dearie me. As I say, do feel confident that we stand a really good chance of retaining our Premier League title this year, providing that we can stay injury-free for the majority of the season, he says, as literally someone is down on the floor hurt in the box right now. Hopefully they can get back up. We don't have to have play pulled back. He's on his feet again. He is. It's Odriozola. It's well held by Eric Balaga, though, as the shot came in. 7 minutes to go. It will be interesting to see how the squad deals with the introduction of the Champions League into the mix. We haven't yet had any cup games either. I would like to win a domestic cup again. It might be nice to win the FA Cup for a second time, or maybe win the Carabao Cup, but I'm not sure whether I'll prioritise that. Well, I certainly won't prioritise them over the Champions League. Whether I'll prioritise them over the Premier League remains to be seen. I guess it depends how good our start to the season is. We'll play for all 4 competitions until January, and then after January we'll kind of decide which ones we think we stand a good chance of winning, which ones we reckon we can just kind of tame our interest in and look to prioritise elsewhere. But whilst we're still in 4 competitions and the fixtures aren't too busy, I will try and do my best in absolutely every competition. I mean, it would be one hell of a way to leave Southampton, wouldn't it? With a quadruple. Pretty sure that won't happen, but you never know. Stranger things have happened, like Liverpool getting relegated season 1. And Milinkovic-Savic with a nice turn. He's got the space and the shot. Good save by Westwood. And Reach will head behind for a corner. Cross to come in from that far side. Ward-Prowse delivers. And Sophia Taido gets there. Still carrying that knock, Odriozola, but the final whistle goes. We'll see how long he's out for. Hopefully not too long. It's 3 points in our opening Premier League game of the season and a clean sheet as well, which is nice. We don't get many of those. We only kept, what, 8 or 9 last year in the Premier League, I think. Clean sheets for Arithobalaga. See if Odriozola's out at all. I hope not. Oh, 3 emails. That doesn't necessarily fill me with confidence. 3 weeks. We can deal with 3 weeks. Richarlison wants some more football. A transfer offer in for Oriol Romeu, which I shall be rejecting. Other than Sofiane Boufal, I don't think I'm open to selling anyone else. Because mainly squad depth. God, it's a big bid for Richarlison. I'm not going to let him go though. He's a hell of a bid for Richarlison. Boufal is the winger that I would let go. Yeah, got so many different things going around in my mind, but I just have to take squad depth into consideration. I really can't afford to let too many people go. Another bid for Skriniar, this time from AC Milan. They tried for Henry Harris, we said no. Now they're trying for Skriniar instead. We've Fulham in the Carabao Cup coming up midweek, but first up is Arsenal, and then it's Everton at the end of the month. We will leave it there for today. Currently third in the Premier League season. Third in the Premier League this season after 1 game. Bournemouth top though with 2 wins from 2, and Leicester with 2 defeats from 2. Oh look, Manchester City in the relegation zone again. We've seen that before, haven't we? Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, lads. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more. I'll see you tomorrow.